in the game of golf, if you want to accomplish anything, then practice is everything. Though he's young, just 24, Jason Millard is an old hand at this.
I started playing when I was about 4 years old.
Like an heirloom, the game was passed down from his dad.
You know, he taught me how to play the game and the rules and all that stuff. Here's something I'm pretty proud of. Web.com tour member.
And one look at Jason's trophy room, and you quickly learn he had an excellent teacher. Still, winning trophies in high school and college is a long way from winning big bucks as a pro. Every Monday, Millard and nearly 100 other golfers like him try to play well enough to earn one of just 6 spots in a tournament on the Web.com tour, one step below the better-known PGA Tour.
Mondays are stressful. You try to go out there and play the best you can, and if you don't, you're driving to the next tournament.
And Jason did a lot of driving this year.
So I've done probably 10 Monday qualifiers, and I went 0 for 10 on those this year, unfortunately.
Of course, he could be forgiven lately if fairways took a backseat to family.
Heading to Canada.
His mom has been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis.
Me and her have gotten even closer, you know, in the last year and a half.
He even mops and dust and cleans.
And his dad, Eddie, the man who steered him to the game, died after a brave fight against a deadly cancer.
He battled leukemia for about a year, and that was pretty tough.
Despite everything he was dealing with, despite the setbacks and the struggles, all of a sudden something just clicked on the course for Jason Millard.
Back today, 627-yard par 5.
For many golfers, the U.S. Open is the holy grail. It's not just a major championship. The field is open to anyone who can qualify.
That's really good.
Millard entered a local qualifier and advanced to the sectional. Then in the sectional, he shot a sizzling 68 in the first round and began the second round with an eagle, a par, and an eagle.
It was playing some of the best golf I've ever played, for 20-something holes.
By the time he reached the 27th hole, he was 8 under par, well on his way to making the U.S. Open field. Then, playing his ball out of the sand trap, something happened.
You look up at the flag and look back down, and as I'm looking up at the flag, I didn't see it with my own 2 eyes, but I feel like I may have touched the sand.
In the rules of golf, Section 13-4 states, a player may not touch the ground in a hazard with his club. No one saw him do it, not his caddy, not his playing partner, and Millard wasn't even sure himself.
I still don't know this day 100%.
So he just kept playing and wound up earning a spot in the U.S. Open. But the dream come true had turned into a mental nightmare. That one shot kept playing over and over in his mind.
There was something in me that I wasn't that excited because of that. I wanted to be. I tried to be, but I really couldn't.
The 2014 Open was to be played at one of golf's most storied courses, Pinehurst No. 2 in North Carolina. So on the Saturday before the U.S. Open, Millard left his home here in Tennessee for the 8-hour drive to Pinehurst. About an hour into the trip, he pulled over at a convenience store and started looking for the number for the U.S. Golf Association.
I wanted to be at Pinehurst so bad, with a clear conscience, but unfortunately that just wasn't happening. I just told him, hey, I want to DQ myself.
That's right, Millard called U.S. Open officials and disqualified himself. In the back of his mind, the man who taught him the rules of the game.
The U.S. Open, the last round was on Father's Day, and I thought about that too.
There are defeats more triumphant than victories. People who know Jason Millard best were not surprised with his honesty.
No, not really, because he's always done the right thing or what he felt like it was the right thing to do.
He's just a superb young man. I mean, he's a good influence to be around.
You look up to somebody who does something like that. It's just such a great moment of integrity.
For Jason Millard, there will be other U.S. Opens and other opportunities to qualify.
I'll never have regrets about it.
One young athlete showing that while sports has many great characters, there's no better example than someone who shows great character.
I mean, obviously I would love to play the U.S. Open. You live and learn and move on.